what's up? Shin0525 coming at you with another video. And it is Sonic month, so we're here making another Sonic related video. And today's video, I want to talk about Sonic Cross Worlds, the new Sonic racing game that's coming out. Or I think it's called Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. And the new one that's coming out. I have in my hands here Team Sonic Racing. This is the last Sonic racing game to come out. And I'm a little disappointed. Honestly, I made a video before talking about Cross Worlds that I actually scrapped. Because the whole thing was, in the video, I was just like, when is the release date? Because Sega just refused to give us the release date. But we got it now. It's coming out in September. So that video kind of became irrelevant. So I'm talking about this new one. But there's a bunch of information that just came out with a bunch of leaks on Sonic Cross Worlds and a whole bunch of stuff, and I want to talk about it. So, first things first, I love the Sonic Racing franchise. This is probably the weakest game out of it so far. I think the first one is the best racing game ever made. I think Transformed is a solid racing game. Not as good as the first one in my opinion, but probably the second best racing game ever made. I truly love the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. But then for this game, the third game in the franchise, they went with Team Sonic Racing, so they took out all the Sega characters and just used Sonic characters, which does feel kind of like a downgrade, but it's still okay. But this one added like a team racing mechanic in it, and overall, this game just wasn't as good as the other two. I still think this is a solid racing game. This is still better than any Mario Kart game that has ever been released. It's better than most racing games out there. Just compared to the two, it just kind of like, it's a little bit slower, it's a little bit more tame. I don't think that team mechanics, even though there's some elements that I really do like, where you can give your item to one of your teammates, and they have like this like slingshot boost mechanic. And there's a few mechanics that I do like, but overall, I just think this is kind of like a weaker version of the Sonic racing games. But the new one coming out looks very good. I'm very excited for it. It looks like, I do like the roster that they're showing. They're showing a bunch of DLC with it too. So we're getting like a Sega pack for the first free DLC. So we're basically getting what's her name? The blue-haired girl, Miku, from her rhythm game. We're getting her. We're getting Joker from Persona 5. We're getting the guy from Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yeah, I don't know that guy's name. I haven't played that Yakuza game yet. But we're getting them as Sega characters, which is kind of weird because, like, they're kind of, like, making, like, DLC, but it's like we're going back to what we used to have with Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Because you already had the Sega characters in the first and second game, you took them out for the third game, and now you're bringing them back as, like, DLC, as, like, this cool thing. It's like, we had them in the first game. So, again, it's weird. It's like, you took it away, and now, like, you're giving it back to us, and you're trying to make it seem like, oh, isn't this so cool? It's like, you did this before. So, again, I don't think... I like how the Sega characters are coming back, but again, it's just like, you're giving us something you took away. So it's not like you're really giving us something. You're just returning the game to the way it was. So hopefully we get way more Sega characters. I'd love to see Vice from Skies of Arcadia, Ryu from Shenmue, Beat from Jet Set Radio. Give me Billy Hatcher, dude. Give me Knights from Nights into Dreams. Give me more Sega characters, and I believe they are. I think there's going to be way more Sega characters as that game goes on. Secondly, we're also getting other characters from other franchises, which is super cool. I was kind of hoping the Cross Worlds would be more of a cross between, like, the Sonic universe, where we get, like, Sonic Boom, Sonic, like, movie Sonic, but I think we are getting those characters in the game. I think that was leaked too. They have some Sonic Boom stuff coming in as, like, costumes and things. We're gonna get, like, a movie Sonic, like a Paramount Sonic thing, too. I think those were leaked out. But we're also getting crossovers with SpongeBob, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Avatar, like The Last Airbender. which is all super cool. I think that's going to really help the game in the long run, having these, like, Nickelodeon-based characters. And it opens up to getting even, like, completely other, like, characters. Like, it'd be insane if we got, like, fucking Goku in the game. I know we're not going to get, like, Goku, but, like, get some, like, anime characters in there. I could see, like, the new season of One Piece is coming out. It wouldn't surprise me if they threw, like, Luffy in the game. I don't know. Could happen. But, yeah, so it does open up, like, the possibilities of, like, it really just could be anybody. Which I think is super cool. I think that's a big plus in the game's favor. All these random IP crossovers that they can have. I think that's going to be really good for the game. They're already crossing over with Minecraft, which is super cool. And they have a really cool looking stage for Minecraft, too. So again, there's a lot about this game that I really like and I really want to play. But there is one big problem that everyone's talking about, and that is the price of the game. It is a $70 game for the base game. It is a $90 game for the digital deluxe edition, which will include a lot of the seasons of the DLC. In my personal opinion, I think the game is priced $20 too high. I think if they cut the game by 20 bucks, so instead of being a $70 game, they made it a $50 game, and instead of having the DLC be 90, they put it to 70. I think this game would sell out, and I would have no problem buying it. As it stands now, I am not buying the game on release. Unless it comes out on sale. That's kind of like my stance. Because sometimes, I know for Steam, when a game first releases, they'll put it on, like, sale, like a release, like buying it in, like, the release window. They'll sometimes put the game on sale. If they do something like that where they knock it down $20, I don't think they are. But if they did, I definitely buy it day one. But as it stands now, I am not buying this game at full price. No kart racing game, like, kart racing games are spin-off titles. They're not main installments. These should not be considered as full-price games on release. They just shouldn't. If it's a spin-off title, it should be a cheaper bargain price. Now, I've had some people complain about it, because I say the exact same thing about Mario Kart Worlds, and people, like, in defense of that game, they'll be like, what are you talking about? A kart racing game, there's a bunch of content, blah, blah. If it's a spin-off game like a kart racer, it needs to be at a budget price. Spin-off games should never be full price. And if we start paying full price for spin-off games, all of the games are just going to go up in price. So I think as, like, a gaming community, and what's best for the industry as a whole, do not buy the new Sonic game until it gets a price reduction, or you can get it on sale. Because again, it's just like kart racing games should never be full price. Like Crash Nitro Fueled, or CTR Nitro Fueled, like the last Crash racing game to come out, that came out, I believe, at $39.99, and that game had an insane amount of content in it. But it's a kart racing game, so it should be at a budget price. It's a spin-off title. It's not a mainline game. It should be budget price. Same with Mario Kart World. So I'm not going to say the same thing about Mario Kart World and then just excuse it for Sonic Cross Worlds. No, it's I'm sticking to my guns. I am not buying a kart racing game at full price. That is ridiculous. It should be at $50. Again, if they just moved it down to $50 and then $70, this game would beat out Mario Kart. But Sega screwed the pooch. They feel like this is a full release game. And again, and it's like they might have spent the money to make it like a AAA title, like spent the same amount of money. But again, if you're spending that much money on a kart racing game, that's on you. That's on the game company. You shouldn't have spent that like AAA money on a kart racing game. You just shouldn't. Or even if you did, sell it at the $50 price point that it should be at. That's on Sega. And again, we really should. My advice is just don't buy it. Just don't buy it until it goes on sale. And if it doesn't sell well right away, it will go on sale sooner. So again, just hold off, don't buy it, and just wait for it to go down 20 bucks, then pick it up. That is what we should do. That is what I'm doing, at least. But, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I am excited for Sonic Cross Worlds, but I am not getting it day one. It is just too damn high. It's not worth $70. And, yeah, kart racing games should never be full price. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Enjoy the end slate that's coming up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later. And here we are at the end slate. Thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. I do appreciate it, and I do appreciate it if you take the time to like, comment, subscribe, share the video out. That really does help me out and helps out the channel. So if you do that, you're awesome. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this Sonic-related video. The entire month of June, I am making Sonic-related content, so we're doing a Let's Play of Sonic Rivals. Every Sunday, I'm doing a Sonic How to Draw video. We're doing the Sonic Adventure Complete stream Monday and Fridays, so we are just killing it with Sonic content. So if you enjoyed this video, I hope you enjoy the rest of Sonic Month that's coming out. Hope it's a good one. And yeah, if you could just subscribe, that would be awesome. Also, half related to Sonic, I do a video series called Text Box. I was hoping to get some people on for this month. I don't think that's going to happen, though. But basically, it's a series where I talk to gamers about games. So if you're interested and want to be on, feel free to watch the playlist if you want to know how the video's formatted out. But if you want to be on, hit me up on either any of my socials. All that stuff is linked down below, or contact me on YouTube, whatever. So if you want to be on an episode of Text Box, just let me know. Alright guys, that's all I want to say for the end slate. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.